Boy, sometimes you just be high on life and then God has just come and humble you. You don't get up, boy. This morning, CWS playing God dog. No, not cut off, but I go gym this morning, reach home, no water. Had to go catch a bucket of water. As soon as I hop out the shower, water reach back.
You get easy, man. What about just being in the shower with your skin well soap up on the water, man? And you had to run out the shower now with the soap on and take 2 cold water, 1 liter out the fridge and bathe the skin.
Out the fridge?
Yeah, bro.
Boy,
and that's night time. No, boy, the soap on the skin.
Nah, boy, I ain't taking no fridge water. Say I throw it on my skin. I can't even deal with room temperature.
Boy, the soap don't mean for my skin. Want me to?
Nah, boy, I have to wipe off that. I go a crusty or something with soap on me.
Boy, no, I had to do that the other day.
Yeah, boy, out to the fridge, you say,
2 liters of cold water, bro.
You could be with a cold water out the fridge.
2 liters of cold water. Boy, no, you know what I have to do after? I have to drink a cup of coffee with some rum.
Jeez.
Because if you go sleep with that, we're going like,
Yeah, it's called coffee and rum. I think it's an Irish coffee. Yeah, Irish coffee. Yeah. Anyways, man, this is the Unmasked Podcast. DJ Crash, myself, Jagger, and of course a special guest on the inside today. Yeah, once you hear the voice, you know what it is.
Nah.
Mafia.
What the scene?
The mob. Money over bitches. Going on, Maf.
Money over everything, man. That's about. So let me come and chill with the item a bit.
All right. So, it's a guest that we wanted to have since the inception of the Unmasked Podcast for multiple reasons, but we're gonna start off with something light-ish, right? So, Maf, you're a full-time DJ. Yeah. Been in this thing for how long now?
12 years.
12 years. Yeah. That is a preteen child.
From the age of 17, and I ain't 30 yet.
Okay. So, ladies, if you're still looking for a man in the 20s,
unavailable unless it's money, bro.
Tell her, see how I started off, money over everything. Anyway, so I want to know, how was the COVID-19, the coronavirus situation been treating you as a DJ?
Well, as a DJ, it's on the downside. Mm-hmm. It's real bad on the downside. But on the other hand, I just make use of the time, man. I use the time to spend time with my family, get to know myself more, and try new things.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So what you been trying out? I see a lot of people cooking. I hear about a cooking thing. Man, you make a white rice pillow.
Nah, man, it was the filter.
You been white? What you been?
It's white. It's white.
Nah.
You had what?
Really, bro?
Like two.
It was the filter. Yo, you like when you take a picture?
The first man I see make a pillow when it go viral.
Bro, the man did a black one. A black pillow. And you wake up.
It's all about. It was lighting. You see the thing with these people? It was lighting.
All right, so
all about lighting.
So cooking is not one of the things you should have tried in this COVID-19.
Man, I cook to please me, bro.
Okay. So okay, fair enough. So you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoy my cooking.
You alone?
Yeah, man.
Anybody else ever said they enjoy your cooking?
Yeah.
Don't be like me, man. Anything I eat, my son have a choice.
Nah. Man, I cook for females. I cook for my kids. Cook for my father.
All right.
Yeah. Even my landlady eats from me as well, so.
Okay, and she ain't kick you out?
Nah, she ain't kick me out. She love the cooking.
So it can't be that bad. What else you try? You try anything, what else people been trying?
IT.
Okay.
Thinking about doing a course in IT.
All right. I saw a clash. I see little clippings of a clash. And I feel like finally...
What?
2 big DJs, because the younger DJs just clashing one another every once in a while. But the 2 big DJs decided to go up against one another on a public forum to see.
It was a fun thing, innit?
Yeah, but I mean,
we been on board and the man said, "Boy, let's do a clash, man." I said, "Cool." I said, "Do nothing on the weekends. Parties going on, just go for the enjoyment."
And that was between you and
high school.
And high school.
Yeah.
Who won?
High school won.
High school win?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, big man math. You know,
man.
A lot of people would never admit that.
The man win. Like could say.
right.
It wasn't anything serious. I didn't have to bring up my dub plates and go hard for him.
You know?
Just give him an easy walkover still.
You only get plan, you never get the whole blade. Right? So, fair enough.
True.
Okay, so there's been an obvious loss of income in the entertainment industry on a whole. Do you think that the industry before the shutdown had enough going for it that allowed DJs to save properly? Like, you know, where was the money flowing enough before that DJs could save for like a period like this?
Well, for me, it was. Because the year ended, 2019 coming into 2020 was a real great year. Like, the money was flowing.
Yeah.
But the problem with now, with our entertainment business in Vinci, when you make the money now, to invest back, it takes a lot more. And you're not making it back, so you gotta save. And then sometimes now, the way the COVID came and hit us, you might have been saving to do something. I might have bought expensive equipment, and then bam, your next week, boy, COVID. Party cut now. That money now that you spent for the equipment could have been for something useful.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. But I mean, like for instance, there's been talk of a DJ association of sorts coming up. Right. Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, man.
You be a part of it?
Yeah.
All right. So the goal of that DJ association is to make sure that there's a level playing field or more remuneration for DJs, money wise. You know, getting paid fairly.
Yeah, man.
So, what's the issue around DJs getting paid fairly in the past?
Well, the issue, boy, it comes from DJs themselves, because I mean, everybody wants to be on top, but nobody wants to walk. So, say for instance, now, right, me and Crash, two different DJs, I might be charging 500.
Yeah.
Crash going to reach, I reach, and then he going to figure, boy, you know what? Nobody going to pay me a 500. So the work won't turn over fast enough for him to get his name out there. So what he would go and do now, he would charge like less. Like, say, boy,
a 250.
I would take a 150. Not even 250, 150.
A 150?
Man still taking 150 in 2020, you know. And with that, we know promoters.
For how long? Like a half hour?
Boy, whole night.
Whole night, 150?
Some man will get a king bob a whole night.
Boy, better you do a labor work during the day.
So it coming out like now, with the promoters now also being cheap as well.
Yeah.
They go and see that as like, boy, okay, then they save $1. They save $250 there. So they go and work with a 150 guy. And that's how now his name going to be out there like, boy, yeah, hearing about this DJ. But then when they go to the party sometimes, these guys can't even play. And then they make it hard for us now, the professional DJs now, who in charge, man. I say, boy, I go and bring you here, I could bring this person here.
Yeah.
We could do the same thing. But the thing is, can they move the crowd? Can they sell drinks?
Okay. Well, I think
so the problem with the DJs is that DJs need to have a standard with everything that they do, because not everybody could get up and be a DJ. Everybody could play music, but it takes skills to be a DJ.
Okay.
It takes skills to move the crowd, sell a bar.
I think one problem that the promoters that have been having with DJs on this whole pricing thing is that they don't believe that a lot of the DJs that they pay in the top dollar could really bring a crowd. You know?
Well, then go hire them.
Don't hire them?
Simple.
But then in that case, boy, plenty man ain't gonna get hired.
But that's the thing. Be straight up with the man. The man say, yo, you're not the DJ we're looking for this event. And it done because I, as a DJ, I know I will not be booked for every event.
Okay.
But what I do, I practice and walk my way into those events. So when I do get there now, I show them, well, you know what? I could fit here. Like, for example, the boat rides.
Yeah.
I never used to do boat rides. I played for one boat ride. I shell the boat rider from that. Everybody booking me for the boat rides.
Okay.
Play house party, shell house party. Everybody want me for a house party.
The house
Since
party.
How you market yourself.
The house party piece of the industry. That's really lucrative. Like that making money for DJs.
Well, depends on who you.
I think Crash had mentioned that to me as well some time ago. That sometimes fighting up with the promoter and work it, rather you go with a house party.
Most of the house depends on who you're doing with house. Depends on who doing the house parties. Sometimes a brethren might do a house party.
Yeah.
And he might tell a boy, just country and lime, let's do some drinks. Then a promoter now might be having a house party for like friends. They go school with and they get your money.
Oh.
You do the money, sure.
Alright, fair enough. So they rather splurge on family and friends than
exactly.
Boy,
the bread
party gonna cost me this. Capping my for 500 this week. My like a 250 now. And I said nah. Nah, I
go take a 250.
12 days now.
Nah, I go take a 250 for half an hour, man.
For half an hour?
Yeah, small things.
Okay, now that you mentioned that, right? Because I tried to do a fet with a partner, a female partner of mine.
Right.
And I find what I don't understand is DJs would charge for a fet, a $500 for an hour, but then would go to a bar on a Friday night or a Saturday night and charge that same $500 and play all night.
Well, bro,
explain the maths.
As I tell you, for me, I'm a different kind of DJ. I learn the price in the old school way.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me. Like, for instance, if I go to a block, I usually charge $400. Depends on the hours I play. Anything $400 a year, 2 hours.
Okay.
Every hour after that, I pay me $100 an hour. If I go to like an all-inclusive party, that would be from the range of like 600 to 1,000. Depends
for the hour?
Depends on how long I play as well.
Okay.
Because remember looking at it, an all-inclusive party compared to a man on the block, it's different. When you're going to be charging $300+ for one person.
Yeah.
That 2 person alone could pay me.
But my expenses
with
high.
That guy on the block now.
I had to pay $15,000 in a setup.
Yeah, but that is your fight up. At the end of the day, a DJ's price should be his price. You should already have that in your budget. You should work that in your budget.
But my thing is, you're coming to play the same amount of time for basically the same number of people, because a blocker could get big like that too.
Nah, it's the nature of the event. I just charge by the nature of the event. That's my thing.
Fair enough.
I just charge by the nature of the event.
Upstairs, like they're having fun. But okay, now I want to step into something a little touchier because it ties in with everything.
Feel like Tupac here, boy.
Yeah. You know? You're going to be real to you. So watch, after this, now Tupac used to spit on the media. After this, I'm seeing in the street.
Nah, I ain't spitting on nobody, man.
Nah. But it ties back into everything. Marketing.
Right.
DJs. There seems to be a lapse in marketing for the entertainment industry on a whole. Be it DJs, announcers on radio,
right.
People doing the Facebook shows, IG shows. I mean, I fall victim to it as well. I'm an announcer on a radio station. People probably don't know that.
Right.
I know it's what do you think is the problem with the DJs, announcers, whoever, public personalities, and marketing?
Boy, to me, it's all about it comes back to the money. I mean, if you don't make the money as a DJ, it's hard to promote your brand in a way.
Yeah.
But simple things like mixtapes. Like, for instance, you could do mixtapes. I started out doing mixtapes, and then I'm selling mixtapes. Whatever money I make now, I go upgrade. You get a little nice phone, take a couple pictures, do promotion and thing like on Instagram and all of that.
Yeah.
And then when you go out now, you get the exposure, you make your money. You put some of that money now into sponsorship on social media pages. But most of these guys just believe in, boy, yeah, as a DJ, that's it. My job is just to drink and woman, that's it. They don't look into like, say, boy, okay, let me see how far I could go with this. Let me see how I could invest back and promote myself. But the promotion is you. That's your thing. It all.
So on your end, do you think you're doing a good job
with marketing?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, you in my broadcast list, you see how often I push my mixtapes. Everywhere you turn, math. Like, I woke up this morning, one of my mixtapes, what I did last week, was already trending 500 plus views.
I mean, everybody had their own style.
Right.
Who is your target market?
Everybody. The entire market, bro.
So you confident that your marketing has reached everybody?
Everybody. No, I see it.
Oh.
Because like, I have the business page I have on Instagram. You might see 20-something likes. But then when you go into the reach of the people, 100,000 is like, if 100,000 people seeing, why they not liking? But then when you name calling something, it's like, boy, yeah, I know this, I know that. The party sell out because why? The seeing, they don't know, you have it in your mind that, boy, yeah, I know math. Even though they might not show the love, but they know you. You know your stuff getting out there.
Okay, in terms of your reach, you think you reach in other Caribbean islands on a whole?
Yeah.
Would you compare yourself to like Puffy, DJ Puffy?
Nah, I don't compare myself to nobody.
Okay then. probably not compare, but on that level of marketing that you said you're targeting to everybody. Right? And Puffy Tom now. Puffy is more...
Right.
He's an international DJ.
Right.
So you class yourself as an international DJ?
Yeah, I've played places that he's played before. Walked on cruise lines. So have the market out there.
So you have the market out there. Alright.
In terms of the things that he does.
I just want to know if you are confident enough in your brand to say like, yes, you're on that scale.
No, I wouldn't say I'm on that scale because if you look at his page to mine, a lot of the stuff that he does, the only thing that I don't do is videos. Mixtapes, everything else is basically the same. But he goes extra with the videos because right now, in the technological world that we're in, social media and video plays a lot. But I am not really into the whole video thing as yet.
True. So I should be looking forward to seeing you getting booked for a fete in BIM next carnival season.
Boy, let me see how that go down. We're going to see how that go down.
Alright.
But you said something a while ago wherein that the money is usually part of the problem with the marketing because you're not getting enough to really reinvest in yourself.
Because when you look at it, right, okay, for instance, every DJ wants to own a MacBook, bro.
Yeah.
But we don't make MacBook money here because I had to save about 3 months plus a piece of salary to buy my first MacBook. And that's why I always pushing myself because when the MacBook mash up now, I went the next day and bought a new one.
Oh, okay.
Because I saved the money. So it's like when you save the money, you have to make sure invest it back properly. You don't just splurge with it.
Yeah.
Just always save the money because you always be thinking ahead. As a DJ, if you want to be relevant, you have to move with the trends. You can't just be one where you have to invest in money, keep moving, keep looking, finding new ideas of how to do this and do that.
Yeah.
Buy little equipments, go home, practice on your skill, all them things. Owning a laptop alone doesn't make you a DJ. You have to own other things as well.
Okay.
Just invest back, keep investing back.
Well, you see, I asked about the reinvestment, especially with the marketing because,
and one thing too, you have to treat it as a business.
Yeah.
You have to treat the game as a business.
And that's the thing. I don't think, in my analysis, I don't think the DJs here are making enough money to truly take advantage of marketing.
But they don't treat, because most of them don't treat it like as a business. They see it as a fun thing. Like, okay then, they go say, boy, yeah, this is all about fun and girls and partying. No, dude. You could go so far as a DJ. Like, I know DJs right now, back in the days, they own houses, vehicles, off of music alone.
Yeah. A
lot of young DJs right now,
in this thing, they really...
A lot of young DJs right now, they own nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Because why? They don't look into invest back.
But my thing is, right, Maf, I agree. I see your mixtapes, even though I'm not even on your broadcast list.
True.
I hear them at the gym. True. I hear them around the place, but I don't think it's enough.
I don't think
for me, I don't think it's enough.
I do think like that sometimes, but at the end of the day, I can't force people to gravitate towards my stuff. I put them out there, I give them the push as much as I could.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day...
No, the mixtapes are good, you know. You're probably one of the best, if not probably the most popular mixtape DJ in St. Vincent. Yeah, you're probably number one as a mixtape DJ
thanks.
in St. Vincent. However, I think if you really want to talk about marketing with DJs, I think more DJs need to have a pull, a party pull. Right, you know? Right. And kudos to you. I do think to a level you do have that party pull, but I don't think anybody... My brethren Crash here included, have any serious party pull in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Crash had a party pull in there. Crash,
he did?
He had when we were in college. No, like there was a team of us.
Well, like, that's the thing as well. The market changed.
10 of us in a song crew. And we used to...
What's the name?
Elite Songs.
Elite Songs.
We used to shell
that's plenty
every party. No, and we used to shell every party every weekend. And we had our own parties. Like,
okay.
We didn't have the need to go to anybody's party.
Well, but fair enough. But my opinion is there aren't many DJs who have a guaranteed party pull in St. Vincent. I'll be honest, and I rate you as a DJ. True. So it's not like, you know, it's not to bring down anybody.
True.
For me, it'd have Too Cool, but that's a different crowd as well. Cause I don't think Too Cool could necessarily pull 29 and down, or even 35 and down and under. Sorry. Then you have Hyper. Hyper is probably that age group, the 35 and under.
I think
40.
Hyper basically everybody.
Yeah, Hyper.
From say like adolescents come to say, boy, about 40.
Yeah, that's it. Right? Like 40 come down. I would say Hyper is probably top there, and I would probably put in Q.
Yeah, Q have his thing too.
Yeah, Q have his pull. That for me is the top tier in St. Vincent, and then under that you would have you would have people like as a Fugitive is in that class. In that, there's a certain level of pull I would say Fugitive has.
True.
But there needs to be a more aggressive or a more systematic way for you guys and Hyper Too Cool, everybody, to actually guarantee for promoters that, boy, are going to pull this crowd. Just like if people know, boy, I want to be where Puffy is. I want to be where Young Hova is.
They do have that, innit?
Mm-hmm.
They do have that because before I was this big DJ, as people say, which I don't really look at it like that way. I don't see myself as, boy, I still reach where I want to reach it.
Yeah.
Going to parties, one say hyperactive, it's like, yo, party ram out.
Exactly.
One say too cool, party ram out. That's why, even before, as I said, before I started being out there, that's what it used to be. And that's what it still is right now, because if Hyper playing something, it's like, boy. Yeah,
it's kind of, you feel like it's guaranteed, It's like when you listen to an ad on the TV and they say, this is gonna work for you, or your money back guaranteed. With
myself, I just get all that one. To me, it just feel normal to me still, because like, boy, I don't want 50% or 75, I want the full 100.
Yeah.
The 100. That's what I wanted. The whole pie.
But something else had to happen.
The whole pie.
The mixtapes on them are good because people can't say they don't know who Math is.
Right.
Now the question has to be, is Math going to guarantee me the crowd?
Yeah, man.
They might like a Math mixtape, but the brand of Math ain't really
my mixtapes
guaranteed.
My mixtapes are how I play in parties. That is exactly.
Quick question. Jared always say it depends on you as the person to bring people to your party. Why can't be the promoter?
No.
The promoter.
It goes both ways,
It goes both ways, as you say.
Promoter can't just rely on the DJs because
a DJ had to be popular and the promoter had good promotion as well for his party.
The promoter has to know, boy, I'm going to get the word to the crowd that this party is going to be shell. And I'm need my DJs to be like a guaranteed cherry on the top of the cake, Right. So that's it. So it goes hand in hand. Now, going back to marketability, I'm gonna ask you, what happened between you and Hot 97?
Well, nothing really happened. I wouldn't say it's a bad blood scene. It's a business thing, and it kind of got personal, and we just had to part ways. Yeah, that's the real scene of it.
But okay, what was this situation? How? Because people seem to be giving all kind of stories. They want this straight story. Yeah, you get permission to talk. What can you tell us?
I don't really want to elaborate on it because to me, it's just a waste of my time. I mean, I stopped working there, and to be honest, I'm not even bothered that I'm not working there.
Okay, but that's you. But why was there a part between the group that left, the group that is no longer on air at the moment, and management?
Well, management gave us an option. Well, he gave us two options.
Yeah. And
we took an option, and I guess he just didn't like the way we went about doing things. And he got in his feelings and figured, he can't trust anybody, so fired everybody.
Oh, so everybody's been fired?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Okay.
That's the real scene. That's the short way of that story.
So, okay, let me tell you what I hear. You can either give me a nod head yes or a shake head no. So you ain't saying nothing. I just telling you the rumor, and you got confirm or deny.
Right.
Option one, you take 40% of your pay and you work in the same hours.
Well, yeah, that's basically.
And then option two was you leave, and there was a time frame that you could leave, and then you would come back and get your job.
Well, the option was okay then. You go home for 2 months, until things are better and we call it back for your work.
Yeah.
And we say, okay, cool. But the problem with us going home is that everybody left the same day.
Yeah.
So that was the issue.
It was a walkout.
Yeah, it wasn't a walkout. I mean,
well, it would feel like a walkout.
It was just like, you know what, we tried to negotiate and it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I mean, out of frustration, and the thing with management, I don't understand, right? Everybody have bills. We have rent. Some of us have rent. We have vehicle. We have children. And that 40%, bro, it been hitting it hard. It was like.
So what was a workable percentage?
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Because but in the moment, with the frustration, when you look at it, it's like, yo, how is it you're going to make it work under these kind of conditions? And then with the 40%, we still getting deducted late fee. I mean, come on, man. You gotta have a heart, this stuff. You gotta have a heart towards people, bro.
So it's okay. What would have been a workable percentage between you guys? What you guys were thinking?
Us would have been 60%.
To go home at 60.
Yeah, we wouldn't have meant 60%. To be honest.
All right.
We could have worked with that.
Okay.
But 40, man. Come on, man.
So were there any interactions that felt like, boy, this really wasn't gonna go anywhere?
Yeah, we had a couple meetings to negotiate and it was always a no. So we decided, okay, cool, we're gonna stay home when things get better. Call us back. Then we heard, okay, you don't need us anymore. Well, I was told that when I went back to find out what was going on, and I said, okay, cool. No scene. Thanks to the years of service, and
that was it?
That was it. Life goes on.
Sheesh. So you wouldn't go back even if he asked you?
Nah. To be honest, it kind of took a toll on me personally and as a DJ, because I mean, you know your value.
Yeah.
But then people don't give you the respect and the respect they deserve and value for your talent. Come right now, you go into work and you put on the 100% and you could never get a good comment and say, boy, okay, good job today. When you get your pay, it's reflecting in your pay. It's like, sometimes it's like, yo, why even doing this for? Why even doing it? It's like you're just doing it for the love and the fans. But at the end of the day, if you want to focus on that salary to say you're going to invest and start a life, you won't start shit. Trust me, you won't start anything. And I've had that experience with the previous station I worked with before this one, the last one. And it's the same thing, you just feel undervalued.
That's Hits FM.
Yeah.
You can call it Hits FM is no more. When you're done on the morning show tomorrow.
Steady license.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so like, you're just undervalued, man, and then you value some of your workers more than some. I mean, come on. You would have that in a, but still, you have to appreciate your workers the same way.
Okay. So, is there anything that you would say, boy, in the entertainment industry, this needs to change? Especially seeing how COVID has come and kind of put everything on pause. Or you know, something that you would say, boy, this needs to change for this to work in the long run?
Boy, to be honest, I don't even think for me. But for me, the thing that need to change is that DJs need to realize how much the value and the worth and stop letting promoters and radio stations push them around and pay them what they feel like. At the end of the day, I keep telling them, you are DJ before the radio stations. You are DJ before the promoters. You have the skill. Your skill is what made you who you are. Your skill is what basically makes a station as well. And what makes a party, as they say.
Yeah.
Stop letting these people pay you what they feel like. You know your worth.
You think there's enough unity in that DJ association for that? No?
Nope. There's no unity. And that's the problem. That's one of the reasons why DJs will always have problems. There's no unity because this thing called ego and pride, it will kill a lot of people. That will kill a lot of people.
Because I don't see, right? Like, for instance, take this scenario. I am the leader of the association. Matthew come to me and say, boy, this promoter don't thing up my $500, you know?
Right.
You know, but the promoter goes to me now and he says, well, boy, Math only worth $450. And then now I say, well, boy, Math, maybe you really only worth $450, you know? How you feel about that? You know, you still in the association?
No, I will come out.
You come out?
Yeah.
But then who makes the determination of who is worth what? Because a young DJ might come and say, well, I feel like I should be getting $300. But then the bigger heads in the association might say, boy, you could only take a 250 for now.
To me, I think there needs to be a starting price.
Yeah.
As young DJs. I really don't know how this 150 thing come out. To be honest, because my uncle, he was a DJ back in his days. He was the baddest back in his days as well. And the kind of money he tell me that he used to make, like, they never used to work for nothing under $500, $400. So I like how the ass we come 20 years, 20, 30 years in the future and the price gone down to 150. We should be charging $1,000 is the least. A DJ should be working for a starting DJ. The least he should be working for is 400.
Yeah.
A starting DJ price should be 400. I don't understand why the hell is it.
You see, part of the problem is as well is that I think the number that people go with what's the party culture, the party crowd in St. Vincent is about every week maybe 2,000 people.
Right.
2,000 to 3,000 people. That's not a lot of people for promoters to really fight up for. You know, it's not a lot of money really circulating in the entertainment industry.
Now, in a business, you're supposed to have money to secure your expenses. Dance can't pay for light, and there's something we as DJs always say.
Well, you see, that's
if your
part
party,
of the
boss
problem,
or not, you're supposed to have our money there because at the end of the day,
I agree with that.
Remember, we already provided our service.
Yeah.
You come in your party for 8 hours.
Now, it should never be that after a party you say, well, boy, I can't pay you.
Shell on your dance, and then when you don't work now looking for your $500-$600, boy, party and make it a whole lot 2 or 3. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
I don't put in my blood, sweat, and tears.
If you agree something before a party,
come on, man.
You have to pay the man them that, right? But I talking about before that, when it's still negotiating. You know, the promoters are gonna say, boy, the market is not big enough to pay man $1,000.
Well, hire the DJs in your budget. But hire the DJs within your budget.
But I know what they for you.
That is not my concern. That is, to me personally, bro, I rather stay home than go to a party and play, and at the end of the night I hear a sad story. That's the mindset that I'm in right now. I rather stay home with a peace of mind in my sheet, Netflix, and I good, than go in a party, play whole night, put out my best, shell on your party, and then you come tell me, boy, I can't pay you 6, boy, I have to hold at 200. Really, bro? That's a kill spread.
Yeah.
That's a very deep kill spread.
Yeah, that's an unreasonable kind of request. All right. Man, how long is that DJ crash? That's 33? Yeah, that's about our time for this episode. I feel like we have to bring back Matt together.
But I feel like a 15 minutes though.
Yeah? That time move quick.
I don't feel like I did that long, man.
Yeah, but yo, this has been Unmasked episode 2 featuring DJ Math.
Come on.
Crash and Jagger, we out.